Just Jay on the mic, light slow, mood right, another night, another chance to be politely unimpressed. Catch up in the cut, holding it down.
Two hosts, one vibe.
In the mild case of side eye.
Just Jay.
Yo. Just Joe. Just Jay in the building, no filter, no cap. Bars got weight, trends got a nap. They say keep it positive, I say keep it real. Most of y'all positive, just haters forgot how to feel. Catch up on the side, flavor on the track. Dropping that heat while the algorithm acts. We don't do soft, we don't do fake. Just real talk, real smoke, and the occasional take. Real talk. So lean in close if you're still not offended.
Just Jay and ketchup.
Mildly recommended. 1 minute in and the sarcasm's already home. This the J Hip Show.
Where the truth comes with a tone.
Just Jay.
Just Jay.
Ketchup.
J Hip Show.
With a tone.
Just Jay.
Clicking cap off, welcome to the master. I'm your daily dose of you won't ever guess. Dripping on the timeline, spicy ever take. I season the bin and neck, serve it on a plate. This is ketchup commentary, the tangy kind of daddy. Sweet with the sting when the flakes get swayed. Feisty on the mic, every word got bite. You came from mile, you won't ask tonight. Yeah.
Rubbing that thing, babe, this is about to get red. Name in your mouth, I'll live in your head.
A path and vein, it's about to get red. Flame in your mouth, I'll live in your head.
Well, good morning, Ketchup. How are you today?
I'm good, Jay. How are you?
I am doing good. How are all of you fine folks out there? I hope you're doing well. There was a show last night.
I know.
Jeremy Hills did a show, and he had like guests on and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, a ton of people were there. It was good time fun. Everyone was there. And yeah, it was always fun hanging out with some friends, watching the show, making some jokes, making people laugh. It was good times, good times. But how are all of you fine folks? I see Jack's mom is here, Tammy J is here, Gary, Audio Coffee, Ralph, David Rotten Titan. How are you? I'm just me. TC Madeline, how are you? Kim Bryant is here. How are you? Look around 318. Brenda is here. Don B, how are you, my friend? And Buckshot is here. Quill Worker. Cat From is here. Texas Sun Gal is here. How are you, Linda Harvey? Second Nuts. How are you? What the hells? Wait, there was a show. Oh, we had a whole bunch of shows, Jeremy. A whole bunch of shows. Yes, it was good. You know what was interesting, Ketchup?
What?
So Jeremy had emailed me to be on the show. Well, us, of course. But anyways, the point is, it was like a week or two ago. I can't remember. And I kept it a secret. I kept it a secret.
I know, Jay. I was very proud of you because I was very afraid when I told you that you were going to blab.
I kept it a secret. I kept it a secret for, I don't know, 9 months, however long it was. It was forever.
It was almost a little less than a week, maybe, and you actually did it.
Jeremy,
I did threaten you a lot.
Jeremy can't remember anything last night, but white powder's all over my black dare shirt. Oh, no.
Well, have you been to bed yet?
Yeah, were you just texting with Shizzy all night?
Yeah, right.
That was a fun show. It was a fun time, and then of course, everyone else, the Fleabag went on with Paint Chips, and we're actually going to share a good portion of that, a Paint Chip show, because, well, we can, because he invited me to share all of his material, and that's his show, so we're going to share portions of that. And it was interesting because Stupid Dave came on, and he was like a whiny bee over there again. All right, whining. Hi, Janice and B. How are you? Hi, Sarcastic One. Andy's brother. I saw Bob Cromwell's here. Hi, Bob. Marta Kane, Quill Worker. Puzzler's here. But no, it was fun. But then, Fleabag came on, and I told you that I haven't slept, but I cleaned the entire house 73 times. I dose reality. How are you? That's what happens, Jeremy. That's what happens, I'm told. I wouldn't know. But
Well, Jeremy, you should have went over and gave Kimberly Chess a hand because it sounded like she was packing up packages for Fleabag all night long.
yeah, Chesterfield was over there doing the packages for Fleabag. All right, and she had some good comments. Hi, Calvin, how are you? Hi, Kelly Rager, the stager. What she said was kind of amazing though, because at one point in time, Fleabag was talking, and then she popped in with. And she's like, good point, Kim Chesterfield. Good point. And then she came back on. She's like, I'm so saying that was sort of the only one. With her tape, and then, Fleabag's like, oh, yeah, that's a good point. Never thought about that, Kim Chesterfield. All right, so she's over there with the tape, and then we can hear darn thing she says it all. Oh, man, it was such a terrible, terrible. Now, I told Ketchup when I got the email from Jeremy, I said, Ketchup, I said, Sunday night show. I said, Fleabag's going to go on, and she's going to be like, thank you. I got all the co-conspirators together.
Yep.
I'm
That's
gonna
the very first thing you said.
I'm gonna take it to the sheriff's office. just more proof. They're so dumb, but thank you. Thank you.
And it was the first thing she said. You were right.
I knew it. Hi, Rosie T. How are you? It was so fun. It was so fun. Hi, little bit. How are you? And Paint Chips chat was lit last night, is my understanding, with all of our good friends. And it was a good time. I didn't make it over to Paint Chips chat because I was late. I had to take a nap, after a Jeremy show. Because I had to work last night so I can make sure John Crook and Elemental B said child don't die of starvation. Of course, because you got to pay my taxes, Ketchup.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm saving a family over here. That's what I'm doing. I'm not hurting a family like Fleabag by stealing their money. No, 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 no. I'm protecting a family and saving their lives every single day. Hi, Dose Reality. Hi, Look Around 3ATM, Michael R. How are
Good morning,
you?
everybody.
But I think maybe, what they were saying in the chat, and then what she said. She said, this looked like the Hollywood squares of losers. You mean like all the successful YouTube channels got together, and then you were over there with Paint Chips, Slobby, Milk Toast, and Raw Dog.
Yeah.
All right? That's what you were surrounded with, but we're the losers. Hi, Cream Flamingo. How are you?
Yeah, the panels were quite different.
There were two different panels. There was the successful panel, and then there was the me. Now, over on the show over there, I don't know if you caught this, Ketchup. She walked right out, and she defamed me nearly right off the bat, calling me stain drip when she knows I'm not a stain and I don't drip. So that's defamation. All right, clearly. All right, so she did that, and it hurt my feelings too. Hurt my feelings.
Oh no. Are you okay?
Oh, not really. I'm still working on it. But
You'll be okay.
yeah, it's a learning experience. Hi, Audio Coffee. Hi, Tammy. How are you, my friends? How are you? Hi, Kim Bryant. How are you? But you know what? It seemed like the chat last night. Because I was looking at the chat. I couldn't type in the chat, but I was looking at the chat, and they seemed very exciting that Jeremy Helms had an opening song, and it was a bop, Ketchup. It was a bop.
It was.
And then he started adding up all of the guests, started getting added in. No crying chases, Empire. Sorry. Hi, Johnny Big D. How are you? but but no. Then as all the guests started getting added, like the audience seemed to be really thrilled. They're like, "Oh my god, it's like the whole crew of co-conspirators." I tell you what, I like co-conspirating. That's for sure. I mean, we did a good job over there. Held it together. We did the show. We're doing the thing. We did the thing. Leave us alone. Hi, Leo Moon. How are you? I didn't even get a chance to mic check to the gods. Mic check to the gods. Are we okay with our mic today, Ketchup? Hi, Attitude.
Yes, I believe so.
Hi, here and after. How are you? How are you? Yes. Oh, so no, it was a wonderful, wonderful show. And Jeremy, Shizzy did a lot of the cooks.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems like there was a couple people that were really living it up last night on the show.
Jeremy even cut his Coke with Coke. I mean, it got bad.
I saw that. And then there was the one part where when he put his face up, there was a big chunk by his mouth, and he whipped his head, and it flew off onto his chair. It was so funny.
It was so fun, and she was so excited. Now, this is my understanding. Hi, Linda Carter. My understanding is she's going to run that down to the sheriff's office. Now, there's been a new job created down at the sheriff's office in something county.
Right?
Hi, Jason. How are you? I love my Coke, cherry flavored. See, I'm more of a Pepsi guy, actually, but
I'm not really a Pepsi girl.
when the mood strikes me, I might do a few lines. When they did what they always do, they were like, "How does he even know how to do it? So he must clearly do it. Like, has he never watched a TV show ever?" Hi, Dwayne Rap. like, how do you not know? He's
It's been in countless movies.
this is called common knowledge, but this dummy over there is like, "I can't believe he even knows how to do it. Clearly, he's got experience." They're so dumb. They're so dumb.
Seriously.
Oh, but Super Dave, he was super lame. Because what he did last night was he decided to pull up the video and run it through AI, so AI could tell him what AI thought about the video. And then, of course, Fleabag's over there going, "Can you send it to me? Send it to me so I can give it to the cops. I can give it to the sheriffs."
Yeah, that was really funny.
and but no, there is a new job down there at the police office, or the sheriff's department, and they have a new position. And this guy's job is when she brings in all of her videotapes of Jeremy Hills, Just J Hip, Megan Fox, that Umbrella Guy, Shizzy Wisnut, and said others. What this guy's job is to do is to clip out all the funny parts, and then he makes basically a greatest hits roll. This stream of like all the greatest hits, so they can all laugh at it. And they're like, "Ha ha! This is so terrific. These guys are roasting this dumb broad."
He's the head of the polymop department.
Yeah. And so his whole job is just to put together all the greatest hits of the roasts of Fleabag and crew. What a job if we could all be so lucky to have a job like that where we just make fun of the dummies. and he's like, "No, I just got to get the greatest hits." He's like, "Well, it could be the whole stream, but I got to clip some stuff out. I got to succinct this, Oh, it was so fun. It was so fun. But, and then a Super Dave said, "I think Paint Chips has a new fan because he's got a whole fan base over there." Well, he doesn't block his entire chat,
Right.
right?
All the people that are blocked in Lisa's or don't want to go into Lisa's go into his chat because he believes in freedom of speech.
Exactly. Hi, Al Henderson. Thank you, my friend. How are you, my friend? Hi, Serena.
And Miyagi was killing it last night over there, by the way.
Oh, well, he left his chat on, so maybe we can take a look at a little bit of that. Hi, Renee's Retro Relics. Hi, Torhill. How are you? Hi, Nancy. How are you, my friends? How are you, my friends? But yeah, it was, they definitely put on a thing. I wouldn't say a show. It wasn't star-studded. I mean, oh, did you see Raw Dog last night? He was pretty good. It was,
Yeah, and the funniest part was Robbie yelled at him about the frog being too loud.
kill the frog already. Just kill it off the damn frog already. It's terrible. What are you doing?
Like, don't you know what you sound like, Robbie? That's what you sound like the entire show every time.
And he's telling him, he's telling him, I sent pets. He's telling him, like, hey, can you just cut out the frog already? And it's like, you're doing the frog too, dummy. What are you talking about?
Like, you started the frog. He probably thought he was supposed to be doing it.
Hi, Robert Tower, the Power. How are you, my friend? Oh, hi, Timmy J. How are you? Hi, Andrea. How are you, Swanger? But no, it's always good fun. And no, the whole thing of the show was to just have fun. Like the last time you and I were on Jeremy Hill's show, we just had fun, and it was a good time. And now I understand we tanked the show that day. Tanked the show.
I hope last night was better, Jeremy. I tried to behave myself.
Well, and that's like she said. She was like, the last time she's like, yeah, have J Hip on more. How's that going to work out for you? Now, she did lie last night. She said the show never got 5,000 live viewers. That's not true. I was on the show. It did hit 5,000 live viewers. I was sitting right there. Maybe she
so
wanted
was
to
I.
correct the record. Because yeah, actually it did hit 5,000 live viewers. So sorry, you'd be wrong.
And I think he also streams on Facebook, don't you, Jeremy?
Yeah, I think on the Facebooks possibly too.
And those numbers aren't on Facebook or on YouTube, so.
But it did hit 5,000 right on my very own screen that I was watching. So no, she was wrong with that too. Wrong. She was wrong with that too. Oh yeah, rhinoplasty is a nose job.
Oh, so I was right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you were right. You were right. Hi, Lee's in the Uck. How are you, my friend? Oh, and then yeah, we had one panelist who was like sailor over there, dropping a bunch of curse words. Not just J Hip. That was funny. No. Rosalind was over there cursing up a storm left and right.
It happens. It happens.
Once again, just J-Hip, best behavior. Other people, not so much. Like Ketchup and Rosalind, but no, best behavior, just J-Hip. Who would have thunk? I'm the one who always stays out of trouble over on the Hill Show. No, it was funny. It was all in good fun. Chup Chup was getting dirty again last night, but don't worry, I've been cleaning all night, so I can clean her up too. What? No! Keep up my Chup Chup! What are you doing over here?
Sorry.
You know what's funny? Some people didn't understand one of your jokes because you were talking about how Bearded Knuckler couldn't fit Fleabag into his tent because he buried his tent in the ground.
Yeah, well, yeah, I thought well, okay.
But see, not everyone's an avid Bearded Knuckler fan or Gabriel Knuckler fan, so not everyone would know. No, when he was living out in the woods, he buried his tent into the dirt.
I don't know if this is like some hack, like, tent hack that maybe we don't know about. Because I don't camp, really.
Yeah, me
I've
neither.
been camping, but I'm not an avid camper.
But
Like, I
yeah,
don't own a tent.
there may not be room for him in the in the buried tent spot. I don't know. What a weirdo. Oh man. Oh, did you get that fixed? The thingy?
No, I can't. It won't work. I tried.
Hang on. Let me see if I can do it here.
Maybe you can do it on the computer. There should be a thingy.
Let me see. Let me do a screenshot of that. And capture the area. I'm gonna do that. Hang on. Talk to the chat.
Okay, okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, Linda Carter. Hi, Tammy J.
If not, I'll pull this up on the next stream because
Hi, Nort.
I got another
Hi, Linda Harvey.
I got another card from Fleabag.
Hi, Round Man. Oh, let me
Didn't,
scroll. I gotta
it didn't
scroll through
copy
the
on
chat.
my phone well enough.
Yeah. Hi, Torield.
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get this to work on my.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, Itty Bitty.
No, it's not working.
Hi, Souls Girl. Hi, Look Around. Hi, Andy.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna
Hi,
open it up on
Tammy.
the
And
more tools.
hi, Casino.
Penguin.
Hi, Kim Bryant. Hi, Dose Reality.
Well, I may not be able to
Brenda.
put this up today because I didn't.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Happy.
I didn't
Hi,
get.
Night Chickens. Hi, Aunt B. Hi, Renee. Hi, Granny Smith.
Hi, Round Man. I didn't get. It didn't pull up correctly on my phone. I don't know. We might have
Hi,
to save this
Farron.
for the next show catch up.
Okay. Or I can have Saturn do it later when she's awake.
Yeah, but we'll get it. We'll get it. It's just not. It's not doing it for me. Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm gonna try something else.
Okay,
Let
okay.
me do this. Oh, I think I got this. Oh, I do.
Hi,
I do.
hi,
I
Love
got this.
Family.
I got this figured out. Here, catch up.
Okay. Hi, Jill, too. Hi, Little Bit. Hi, Johnny D. Here and After. Hi. Good morning. Hi, Robert.
And so, for some reason, Fleabag has been sending me all of these freaking cards, like, nonstop. This woman is just focused on sending me all of these freaking cards. And I'm like, geez, lay off for a bit, you know? But it's nonstop because she's loving some Just J Hip. And look, it's happy National Women's Day. Ryan, as you can see, Fleabag sends me yet another card. Another one. Oh boy, catch up. I'm working overtime over here. Hi, 2012.
You
This
did
is
it.
insane.
Good job.
Thank you. Hi, Gracia. But yeah, basically, this is what happened. She sent me yet another card. Won't leave me alone, even though I'm ADA protected and asked her to leave me alone. She won't do it. But let's see. We'll check out some more. Let's see what the inside said. We're gonna go to the inside catch up. Here we go. I'll see. I'll take us off the screen. I'll make it bigger.
Okay.
Ba, 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 ba. Where'd it go?
Hey, Zach.
All right. As you can see, it says, "Dear Stage Rep, it's Women's Equality Day, and the least you can do is talk more about me. More off that barbecue sauce, lady. It's ketchup. It's not barbecue sauce, lady." She totally got it wrong. At least she's funny. Lisa Lee. She sends me about 5 cards a week now, it seems. It's nonstop. Lisa Lee won't leave me alone. All right, I'm asking her to leave me alone. I told her I'm ADA protected. I don't want to be bothered. Don't talk about me. And look at this. This is like my 9th card from Lisa Lee that she sent me. This is crazy, ketchup. I think since Gabe's away, she's lonely.
Possibly.
She's trying to hook up, maybe? No, leave me alone.
Well, you can only talk so much when you're in there. Those calls are expensive, I've heard.
I know. I've been talking to Gabe a lot. I call in to the jail calls, and he's happy. He is very happy. Yeah, Jay's so popular. I get cards in the mail from Fleabag on a regular basis. She literally won't stop sending me cards. It's freaking crazy. Leave me alone. Oh, chop chop. Oh boy, it's craziness. Hey, we got some super chats to get to. Jack's mom gifted 5 Just J Hit memberships. If you get one of those, thank Jack's mom. She works hard for money. We like Jack's mom. She's pretty cool, and we also like Jack. He's pretty awesome as well. And guess what? He's not addicted to coke. So that's pretty good. So thank Jack's mom. Give her a hug. Give her a kiss. A little tap on the caboose. She's okay with that. And remember, it's weird in here, but you'll get used to Megan Fox. Wally's been a member for 10 months. Oh, wait. Wally's been a member for 10 months. Thank you, Wally. And Sister Sal gifted 10 Just J memberships. If you get one of those, thank Wally. He works hard for his money, and we like Wally over here. And if
Sister Sal?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading Wally at the end, the next one. We like Sister Sal over here. She works hard for her money, and she's my actual sister. I like Sister Sal. Give her a hug. Give her a kiss. Be sweet to her. A deep tissue massage. But be careful. She's my actual sister. So don't upset her. Don't upset her. All right, thank you, Sister Sal. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, it's okay, because we got 1,600 more subscribers than Fleabag does in 1/7 of the time. But she can blow things up whenever she wants to. She'll just blow it up. It'll go national ketchup.
Yeah.
Someday.
She just doesn't feel like it right now.
Yeah, not that yet. Yeah, sorry. No, Wally member for 10 months. Thank you. And of course, here and after, cheer up, Jay. You'll be okay. I'm going to be just fine. I'm going to be just fine here and after. Thank you, my friend. Oh, wait, I got to click my button here. Thank you. Thank you, here and after. And 2012 says, my nephew calls barbecue sauce fancy ketchup. It is. It is. It's fancy ketchup.
Aww.
And we got fancy ketchup over here. Thank you so much, 2012. Thank you, my friend. Thirst has been a member for 15 months. And, of course, Mel Meets a yes, member for 13 months. That's a baker's dozen. And Thirst is only 3 months away from having twins.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Gonna have the twins.
No. That's not 3 months from twins.
Oh. And Kim Bryant gifted 4 Just JM memberships. If you get one of those, thank Kim Bryant. She works hard for her money. We like Kim Bryant over here. She's pretty cool. Give her a hug. Give her a kiss. Give her a tap on the caboose. All right. She's really, really wonderful. And we love Kim Bryant over here. And remember, it's weird in here, but she'll get used to Megan Fox. Thank you, Kim Bryant. Thank you. Hey, Live to Guy is here. How are you, my friend? Hi, Green.
Hey, Live to Guy.
Oh boy, welcome to your new name.
Hey, that's a good one compared
Yeah.
to some of the ones you give out.
that is true. I haven't seen Jane O'Corn around in a while. Hi, King Bob. How are you?
I wonder why.
I ran her off, darn it. I ran her off. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Well, we'll get into this a little bit because, well, it's Paint Chip's show, and he invited me to share his show whenever I want. So, yes, no Weenus talk from Catch Up. No, just
I
one.
didn't even bring up my weenus last night.
Well,
That was Shizzy, I think.
I think Shizzy brought up the Weenus, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Torhill says, just because. Well, you know what? Just because. Thank you, my friend. And we
Thank
like
you.
Thank you, Torhill. Much love. Thank you, my friend. If I lose you, it's thundering outside right
Oh
now.
no.
We got a storm rolling in. So if anything happens and I lose you, Ketchup will just I don't know, take over the show or something. I don't know. But yeah, we do have a storm rolling in here is my guess. So we'll see how this goes. Hi Gwen the ferret. How are you, my friend? Hi Gwen. Gwen sends me a bunch of ferrets.
Hi, Gwen. Hi, Deb of Michigan.
Let me see here if I can pull this up. I want to leave the chat playing. Because this is Paint Chip's stream, and Paint Chip's proud supporter of Just J Hip. He called me the other day. I said this on the show last night, and he was like, Jay, I'm just trying to learn the ropes of YouTube. That's all I'm trying to learn. If you could show me how to do a show. And I said, I can do that, Paint Chips. And I said, come on in, mod the chat, be respectful, and we'll go ahead and I'll show you how to do the YouTube show. I said, I know you're normally sitting over there in Fleabag's show where, she's sitting there rambling on about the same old crap every single day. Hi, Taz. Every single frickin' day. Hi, the Wookie did it. How are you? Yes, every single day, the same old thing. And, he was like, yeah, I want to see something new. Now, he got it confused last night. He said that Just Jay was picking on him, Ketchup.
We were? Or you were?
Well, he said that he only covers one thing. No, that's not what I was talking about. I was saying that Fleabag only covers one thing, and so he's normally stuck sitting over there in Fleabag's show where there's no diversity and where he's only sitting there talking about one thing over and over and over again ad nauseum. And so, no, that's all I was pointing out was that, see, over here we do different stuff. Like Fleabag, she's over there and she covers the celebrity stuff.
Mm-hmm. Sure she does.
And then she covers the hot topics of the day. The crystals, and then I guess we learned last night that she's also was a life coach. The life I never want to be a part of. But anyways, no, I mean, don't coach me. Leave me alone. No, please don't coach anybody. This is terrible. Oh boy, big butthurt is really a matter of perspective. Outside of prison, it means you're offended. Inside prison, context matters. Gaby. Yeah, well, Gaby's enjoying his time. Hi, the YouTuber. How are you? This channel brings me joy. Well, I'm glad it does. I'm glad we can do that for you. Actually, I hope we can do that for everybody. Hi, Jen Keeps It Real. But yeah, as you can see, Gabe, he's not really butthurt. He's just, it was a civil mistake. It was a civil coke use.
Is that like a civil felony?
Yep, civil felony, civil coke use. For God's sakes, it's not even a crime. He never hurt anybody other than the people he's paying restitution to. But outside of that, never hurt a darn person. Whereas Jeremy Hales is completely sober and he's ruining people's lives. But Gabe, he might make a mistake once in a while, but he's never ruined anybody's life except for the people he's paying restitution to. Thank you, Lisa Lee. Might smell like pee. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh boy, this is going to be fun today. I like the Paint Chips to Simo streaming. That's always makes it fun. Here's me rooting for the thunderstorm. Looking forward to catch-up show. Damn it, Puzzler. You suck.
Hi, Puzzler.
But no, it was fun last night. Just hanging out with friends, making each other laugh, having a good time. Always fun. Thank you for the 5 Puzzler. Thank you, my friend. And thank you, Lisa Lee. I smell like pee. Well, let's see how what's his name? The stupid Dave. Let's see how he does. Let me take us off stage.
Hey, I thought I did Super Dave a solid last night. I told everyone he was on his skinny boy summer.
I know.
Because I thought he was, on his weight loss journey. So I thought I was being very nice.
Yeah, yeah. I don't understand what was going on with that. I mean, I mean, he brought it up, and he did say, he was on his sexy summer. And I was like, no, it's skinny boy summer. You got that wrong too. All right. Once again, Super Dave lied. Oh my God. You know what's funny though? He's like, I didn't know 5 of the people on panel. Who would those 5 be? You didn't know. I mean, D spills the tea, maybe. Venom, Ketchup. I guess me?
But he's watched our show before.
I know he commented on my show because he told me I was a loser. Didn't make any money, and I have a terrible show. And then one time he was talking, and then also when I got sued, he was laughing about it and making fun of me and Jeremy Hells for getting sued by the moron. All right. And then he goes off to say, I'm just going to warn all of you, if you want to go through what I went to, you content creators, be prepared to take the heat and go to the hospital and have all this anxiety and all of the things I went through. I mean, do you have the backbone for it? Yes, I gave her my address. I didn't run around like a scared chicken.
When you get sued, you have to go to the hospital?
Yeah, you have to go because of all the stress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I just waived service. Or Jeremy just waived service, and I gave the dummy my address. Okay? You didn't see me running around like a whiny crybaby. No, I just gave her my address. It wasn't complicated. You didn't see me and Jeremy Hales or anyone else sitting around going, I wasn't served! This wasn't proper! No, we were just like, whatever. Jeremy's like, I waived service. And I was like, here's my address. She's so dumb. What a dummy. Oh man. What a bunch of sissies over there. Take your service. Stop being a baby. Ken Bryan says, FLEASA, how to be a failure in 3 easy lessons. Yes, very quickly she can teach you how to be a failure. Oh, I just saw Volscum just got in here. Hey, Volscum, how are you?
Hey,
Thank you. Hi, Miss Vixen. How are you, my friend? And Valor Builds Parody. Hey, Jane Ketchup, did you see Fleabag dox herself for being nodded off? I didn't see that. Did she dox her own address last night when Pink was sharing her stuff? I didn't see that. That would be funny because Paint Chips ran right through the article, and he never redacts anything. He just pulls it up and shares it and doesn't care. Oh, I think he did share her freaking phone number last night.
Did he really?
I think Kathy Criswell said something about it.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. Talk to Paint Chips about it. That's on you. Yeah, her phone number says a little bit. Talk to your friend. That's awesome. Her own friend screwed her. Thank you, fella. Disgruntled ex-hippie says, back in the USA for a few months. Come visit me. Disgruntled ex... No, because he's a disgruntled ex-hippie. Don't come visit me. Don't come visit me. Thank you, disgruntled ex-hippie. How are you? Hi, Mod. How are you? Let's see what who's the dummy guy. Oh, I got to do something else here. Hang on one sec, Ketchup.
Okay.
I just got to do this right. Otherwise,
Was this stream?
I want to get the volume right the best I can. Their volume was actually terrible last night.
Yeah, I had to turn mine up really loud.
Yeah, but we're gonna do the best we can here with the wonderful, wonderful Paint Chip Show. Let me see. I wonder if I can make it a little bit bigger for the chat, so we can see how the chat's going. There we go. I think we'll be okay there. Here we go. What's up?
Like bullying and intimidation. And this is what it says. My overall judgment, and this did an in-depth analysis. Bullying, yes, unquestionably. The group format, nicknames, body shaming, sexual degradation, and games about homelessness and jail make that the plan. Intimidation, yeah.
Who's Rod Dog? Rod Dog is one of Slobby's employees. Okay, he's gonna join the show. Don't worry. I'll let you see him twerking. What the hell?
Oh, he's already on there. He's the one right below Paint Chips.
Yep, yeah, that's Lobby's employee. Don't worry, I'll show a video of him twerking. It'll be right on this one. And when Paint Chips goes, I don't understand why my show's failing. I'll be like, well, we could start here, Paint Chips. We could start here. It's not thunder. It's FLEASA delivering your magic crystal. I don't want her magic crystals, Puzzler. I don't want them. No. Keep them to yourself, you sicko. Can you hear that thunder?
No, I don't hear it.
Oh boy, it is going right now. Well, here we go. We're going to read some AI. This is always a good idea.
Yes. In a psychological and reputational sense. The countdown song, The Secret Lawyer, It's Coming, ending scene, designed to make the target fear an unspecified approaching event. Clear physical threat. The AI did not hear one, nor did it hear direct instruction to contact or dox anyone. The description actually tells viewers not to contact the subjects. Legitimate court reporting, very little. They mentioned several alleged facts.
Well, as you can see, Nikki Wellington's in the chat over there, and she says, you said only donors deserve to know. Well, tell me where's the bench? Can I see the bench? What about the
or
bench?
a receipt for the bench.
A receipt of a bench purchase of $4,000. Can we do that? Oh, Puzzler, everyone heard the thunder over here. Yeah, it's really going wild over here. But yeah, I think she makes a good point here, Ketchup. I mean, she's one of the donors. Donors should have a right. Oh, wait, she doesn't have a right. She's a flipper. You didn't show a long enough devotion over there. Not a long enough devotion. Oh my goodness, you're horrible.
But never deliver the advertised bombshell or explain a concrete new ruling, filing, or docket development. So it says, so basically your instinct is basically correct. I would characterize roughly 3/4 of this stream as ridicule, speculative gossip, threatening theater and promotion. So yeah.
You gotta send that to me.
Yeah, it's very long. I just read the very little bit of it. It's like 13 pages. It breaks it down by timestamp and everything.
Yeah, send that to me, Dave.
Okay.
Definitely send that to me. So you have the whole thing and you have the whole transcript?
Yeah, I when you do an in-depth analysis, they pull the audio, they do the MP3, and then they run a transcription on the MP3. And
you have all that?
I can get it all. Yeah, it was all done through this program. Yeah.
Do me a favor and send that to me because tonight's video is very helpful. My lawyer needs it. Put it that way.
Her lawyer needs this one. Her lawyer's gonna need this. She's suing Megan Fox, but her lawyer's gonna need this one of the show Megan Fox is not in.
Yeah. Well, and it's so stupid because if we ran the exact same program on the exact same video, it would give us totally opposite results.
And actually, if I did the exact same program on Fleabag's show, I guarantee you wouldn't say, she's simply debunking asses.
Yeah. I don't think you would say that. Nope.
This creator is simply debunking the aces during normal debunking aces time. Am I clearly?
It would probably point out that she's not certified for sure.
Oh, I love these people so much, so badly, because they're so terrible. Then on to Panama and Point South to study hummingbirds, trojans, and quetzals. Well, yes, the thunderstorms are going to just carry on, and then, of course, these dummies are going to carry on to the wide world of whatever the living hell they're doing. I don't know. Disgruntled old hippie. They're all over the place. Hi, Denise Melnikoff. How are you? Hi, Kitty Cat. Kate Hoffman. How are you? Hi, Buffalo Man. Foxy Mama. How are you? Hi, Happy. I don't know if I said hi to Happy yet. Thank you, Disgruntled. How are you? Thank you, my friend. Well, let's continue on. I think it's gonna get better because he's gonna complain about AI.
Yeah, it
I already have the
characterized,
video.
it characterized the first 4 minutes and 20 seconds as a custom taunting song warns that time is running out. Friends will turn, receipts are being kept, and targets will quote unquote burn. And it says deliberately menacing introduction.
I'm gonna burn.
Says freaking Super Dave. God, he's such a little bee. God, I'm embarrassed by him. I mean, seriously. This is the guy that made fun of my show.
Well, you know,
Comes with the territory, I guess.
it does.
I'm gonna burn. What is
Oh,
that?
that's wrong.
You guys hear the frog?
Oh, that's correct. It's coming from Raw Dog.
Oh, fuck me. You can mute your mic. You know, Raw Dog doesn't say nearly a damn thing in this whole show.
I think he
can
thinks he's
mute-
supposed to be doing it, Jay.
You can just mute your mic if you're not going to say anything. But no, we'll do this for the whole damn show. I mean, seriously. And this is their YouTube show, and I'm not supposed to make fun of it? No, I have to turn this disaster into an actual watchable thing because I'm amazing. Hi, Burst the Moose is here. And because me and Ketchup are amazing, and we're going to turn this into something watchable because they didn't. The only thing watchable about this show is Paint Chip's chat.
It's true.
This is so bad, but I love it. And I like that Paint Chips is sharing it because now I don't have to worry about anything. And by the way, I do want to point out I am sharing Paint Chip's show. Right, that'd be Richard Luthman, a good friend of mine, who gave me permission to share everything that he does on his show. Right, he gave me permission because he likes Just J Hip. Right, good friend of Just J Hip is Paint Chips. And yes, gave me permission to share this stream. All right, so Fleabag, if you got a problem with it, take it up with Paint Chips because I'm not watching your show. I'm watching Paint Chips' show. All right, just want to make that very clear. Very, very clear. Right, that's what I do.
Yeah.
How many of you out there tonight, type a 1 in the chat if you believe that Jerem was promoting cocaine tonight?
Jesus.
Come on.
Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. All right, everyone out there, if you think Fleabag's a moron, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Fleabag's a moron. Put a 1 in the chat. Oh boy, the ones are coming in. Oh man.
Uh-oh, we got a couple twos. I'm
Oh, I got a
confused.
3. Fleabag, it's not that hard to get the numbers you're looking for. See, look, it's all ones over here. Everyone thinks you're a moron. Ask a loaded question, get loaded answers in the chat. And we got a few 69s out there. This was fun. This was a fun show, Ketchup. I enjoyed it. Let me see. I want to get where does Super Day first come in here. That's when it gets let's say super gay. Oh boy, here we go.
That's what they're saying.
They're stating it as fact is basically what I'm asking.
Yes, they're stating it as fact.
No one stated anything as fact last night, actually, because Jeremy was asking questions. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? And then people were responding with what we think, not stating anything as fact at any point in time, because, of course, they have a problem comprehending words over there. It's very hard. It's very hard for them to understand words, right? But they'll get better at it. I mean, over time. Well, I mean, one of these people is a lawyer. That'd be Lisa Lee. Then you got the failed lawyer, their paint chips disbarred. And then you got the dragon rider. I just talked to Rips. I talked to Rips. And Rips said that this is clear defamations. Oh, Miyagi says we didn't have that drink after your last stream, Richard. Perhaps after today's. Like, see? Miyagi's trying to have a drink with Richard.
I told you she was killing it over there last night.
Oh, man. Good job, Miyagi. That's my wife doing what she does, making it happen over there in my absence because I was working to save a family. All right. Miyagi was over there doing the Lord's work, and she was clearly moderating the hell out of the stream. Clearly.
She definitely deserves a wrench.
Oh, well, she already has one. So, over there, yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Colleen. How are you? Hi, French Psycho. Hi, Frenchie. There are 503 of you fine folks here. If you tickle the like button, I would appreciate that. If not for me, at least for Ketchup. It's not my ex-wife, Undertaker. Stop it. Stop it. Don't be mean.
They have nothing to back up anything that
Ever.
I'm so lost.
Wow.
You're always lost, Robbie.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so lost. I tuned into him tonight. I was like, I'll just, it's been a while. Let me check and see what he's up to these days. And
Right.
of course, he had that big announcement. And
Wow.
the big
It was a
panel,
big one.
I only lasted 15 minutes. I was like, who are these people? This thing has progressed so far past, 2024 type bullshit. I'm like, what is half this drama? Who is this person? There's all these new creators. There's like so many, I'm like, what has this thing turned into?
Yeah, that's right. You're right, Pandera. In the same breath, Michelle and John are teaming up with Jeremy to go after me.
Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. I'd be careful. Looks like Michelle's teaming up with Jeremy.
John Cook was in the chat at one point.
Yeah, he was like,
like,
that's not true.
"No."
None of this is true. It's all a lie. I would never hook up with the maggot. So basically, he's like, I would never hook up with my dog. Right? Because his dog's name is Maggot, is my understanding. So that didn't make any sense either. But once again, he's kind of a loser, as we know. I have to feed him and keep him alive. Man, I have a very important job. Vague. That was a good show. Good show.
Okay. But was it John and aren't they like number one enemy of these people?
Yeah, well, that's what he was saying. That's the big bombshell.
Yeah.
They're no longer enemies, that the lawsuits are going to get dropped. Like, what is going on here? Like, I don't get it. Like, why would they team up with somebody when they have active litigation against them?
They are not teaming up with Germ. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
They are not.
I'm so lost, guys. I'm so behind.
Yeah. They are not teaming up with Germ.
And as you just heard Slobby say, very important conversation with Slobby. Thank you for piping in there, Slobby. The guy who can pull in about 500 to 600 views per show. Good job, Slobby. But he's the guy who determines who's relevant. All right, Slobby determines who's relevant over there. The guy that nobody watches. But don't forget, he was in the Crayola Cons. All right, he was in that wonderful transvestite band where they were dressing up like chicks to hook up with dudes, or I don't know. It was a weird world over there. It was the best of times. It was the weirdest of whatevers. Hi, Laura. How are you? Hi, Bugs Place. How are you, my friend? How are you? Good show over here, though, Ketchup. You enjoyed this, right?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, once they started reading, I honestly fell asleep.
Bruce, we don't, or excuse me, Zach, we typically don't do all caps in the chat, please. Okay.
Zach, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you go ahead and, like, time out Jeremy Hales? By the way, I do have to point something out. Yesterday, Robert Tower, he accidentally blocked 2 people in the chat. One of them actually was One actually was J9, and I corrected it. And the other one, you'll never guess who it was.
Who?
Yamaha Biker.
Oh no! It happens. It's so easy to bump your phone and time someone out or block someone. They really should make it like a 2-step thing.
When I went to look at it, I'm like, I was expecting the J9 to be there because she brought it up when she sent the super chat yesterday. But then I was like, Yamaha Biker? What? I was like, Yamaha's blocked too. This is terrible. There was 3 in there, and then Bruce Manskin, of course. Yeah, I know, because he was harassing Jay over Mackie and Cheesies. So, Yamaha Banker, sorry.
You took it out, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I corrected it all. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good. It was funny.
Yeah,
though.
no worries, Robert. It happens.
It happens. No, it was actually funny.
And I can't say what I know is actually rolling up this, and maybe he'll property numerous times.
Yeah, I've seen that. I heard that. Yeah.
It's a fucking lie.
It's freaking
It's an
lie.
absolute lie.
Law.
Well, how could you offer something that's in somebody else's possession? Like
Exactly.
I don't get that. The
But
court
he
don't
said
have
it
it.
for. I didn't say that.
He's making an offer he can't understand.
I did not say that.
That's every time he speaks.
And complaining when they get hit with milk toast. Okay.
You know what I say to that?
Once.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
All right, I'm going to let this play for a second here, Ketchup. This is the good one here. This is when Milk Toast is going to go on this little cry portion of the show. Hi, Big Dirt. This is going to go to the little cry portion of the show for Milk Toast because he's going to let all these other creators know what they're about to face, possibly. Get a backbone! It's really good. Sit tight.
Yeah, just a word of
And
caution.
that's to let him know. I know exactly what the fuck's happening.
You know, there's all these content creators that are hopping on board on this thing now.
Oh,
And I
God.
just, as somebody who's been through this and still is being drug into this, even though I haven't made Hales content in months, be careful, because all I was a content creator sharing my opinions, and that drug me into all this nonsense. And here I am still in all this, you know, while I take the comments of being overweight, I mean, those are opinions. While I take
know what, Dave?
milk toast, okay.
You know what I say to that? One word. Ouch.
Yeah,
Ouch.
I'm a commentator. Right? While I haven't been making as much content lately, I'm still a commentator, so I understand critical commentary. And I will say that to I'm blue in the face. You want to call me fat, call me fat. You want to do this, call me milk toast. That's fine. But these content creators need to be careful about what they are stating, because they will too end up like me, crying on the internet, whining and complaining when they get hit with papers and lawsuits. Everybody thinks it won't happen to them. Like I thought nothing would happen to me. And then bam, you come up against somebody who obviously is upset. Now, whether they are upset rightfully or wrongfully, that's on them. They can still file the paperwork. So all I'm going to say to all these content creators who are out here just running off at the mouth, make sure you got the spine behind it. Because if you don't have a strength, you're going to have trips to the hospital. You are going to have mental breakdowns. You are going to handle you can't handle it like you think you will. When it's all hypothetical, it's just that hypothetical. But you are affecting real people's lives with this stuff. And when you are, if you stick to opinion, who am I to say anything? Have fun. But when you are stating stuff as fact and you are affecting people's businesses, affecting people's livelihoods and things like that, well, then there comes actionable torts. And I would just encourage all these creators who are hopping on this bandwagon. Like I said, I didn't know who, like 5 of the people who were on Jeremy's panel tonight. I didn't know who they were. I was like, where the hell did these people come from? Who are these people? And like he's sitting there plugging their channels and stuff, and I'm like, God, and
these are the people that are actually conspiring with him to hurt all these people that were in Fed too.
For crying out loud, nobody's conspiring, you moron.
I watch dummies on YouTube being dummies. All right, you guys are dummies. I don't know what you want out of me. All right, this crybaby comes on the show. He's over there giving a caution warning tale. Listen, when I got sued by some dummy, I didn't cry. I'm like, Yamaha's here. Sorry, Yamaha, you got blocked the other day. You're back in the game. Thank goodness. But no, when these dummies came after me and Jeremy Hales and Tug, none of us cried like whiny crybabies. No, we laughed and laughed and laughed, and then we made fun of them some more, all right, because it was so stupid, and we knew she was poor, all right, and we laughed at them even some more, all right. How'd that work out for Lips? Did it work out well? But no, I didn't run away. None of us ran away to avoid service. All right, we understood that some moron was suing us over something so stupid because I said she looked like a Muppet. All right, and that she was a failed lawyer. and then she got all butthurt, and then she dropped it, then brought it back, and dropped it, and brought it back, and all this other stuff. And yeah, we didn't sit there and whine and cry about it. No. That's not what we do over here. We have backbones, Dave. All right, get a backbone. Also, I'll point something else out. We also protect each other as friends. We're not a conspiracy. We're just friends. We like each other. Listen, if you look at Broken Baker, all right, is this a conspiracy? No. Some dumb broad decided to make some terrible comments about Broken Baker along with another dumb broad. And what did we do? We went to defend Broken Baker. That's what we did. And they didn't like it either. And she's like, well, and then Jess Machado's over there going, well, I'm just so glad that, you know, we got past the 2 months of whatever that was. I'm like, 2 months? I'm like, no, sister. I mean, when I get to episode 398, okay, maybe I'll be like, we're going to do 2 more, get to 400 and call it good. All right. But no, we don't. We're committed. All right. Don't attack our friends or you're going to find yourself screwed. This is what we're doing. All right. This is no conspiracy. People attacked our friend. And I didn't know Jeremy Hales from anybody at the beginning of this, if you remember correctly. But I will say now he's a friend of mine. I like Jeremy Hales. All right, he's never done anything wrong to me. I like the guy. He seems pretty nice. He's never called me Stain's Rip.
Nope.
And I only attack people that call me Stain's Rip. I've made that very clear. I sent it to your email along with music video. That's take your time. It's gonna amaze you. Okay, I'll check it out. Valor, I'll check that out for later or maybe tomorrow, but I'll check it out. Valor, thank you, my friend. Who's the guy with the broken nose in your picture? Wait, you got a broken nose? I think Valor got beat up.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, thanks for the 5, though. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Embrace the Moose. Member for 14 months. That's like a lot, Ketchup. That's almost a year.
That's a year and 2 months, Jay.
That's a year and 2 months, says Ketchup. I didn't check the math on it, but I'll take her word for it. By the way, I do have a FLEACAP, but we're going to continue to watch the dummies in real time because we can. Also, as you can see, Rugu Mama decides to jump on in, and she's going to give a helping hand on the moderation work, right? Because Miyagi over there, she's just a mod in training. Stop texting me, people.
Oh, shut it.
No, not you. That was my dad.
Oh,
And he,
shut it.
well, I know, but he's dead. It's like, leave me alone.
Oh, God. Wow.
I mean, I didn't say that. Fleabag said my dad's dead, right? I mean, I see him all the time, but I mean, that's what she said on her show because someone in her chat said, I remember when Just Chip's dad died and we were all so supportive. And she's like,
yeah, right.
She's like, yeah, I remember that. We were all so supportive when his dad died. And I was like, what? What?
None of these people have been supportive. What are you talking about?
Even my dad was surprised. It sucked. And you know, it was even worse, you know, because I wanted to go get my bucks, you know, my inheritance, you know, so it's like that. And he's like, well, Jay, I'm not actually dead. And I was like, well, could I have it early? Because, you know, I mean, Fleabag said so. So he said, Jay, let it mature more. By the way, my dad's actually a pretty wonderful person. So, no, he gets the joke, and we always joke around. It doesn't matter if it's more. Like I said, he just handed me a whole envelope of death stuff. You know, like, hey, Jay, in case you die, fill this stuff out by the next week if you could.
Oh, God.
I was like, thanks, Dad, for your death package. Denise Melanoff gifted 4 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank Denise Melanoff. She's pretty cool, and sometimes she works hard. Other times she's just Melanoff. You never know what you're going to get. But remember to thank her, give her a hug, give her a kiss, give her a little tap on the caboose. She's okay with that. But also, we're clown losers over here, and if you don't like the show, then you're not one of the 516 people currently watching the show. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, Denise. Oh, boy. And hit that like button. Only 273 likes? What is going on? You guys hate ketchup. These people hate ketchup. They hate the ketchup over here.
Aw, should I leave?
Yeah, ketchup's leaving. Ketchup's leaving. I'll pull this stream to the side of the road. I like that. I like that Super Dave gives his warning to other channels twice in the same stream. You know, he's like, once wasn't enough. I better come back and give it. Now, once again, he didn't know. Now, he didn't know 5 people in the stream, so that would have been, I assume, Venom, Ketchup, D Spills the Tea, Mr. Coop, and Just J Hip. My assumption is he knows who Rosalind Duke is, Shizzy Wisnut, Tug, and Jeremy Hells. So those would be the 4 he knew of, and then there was the 5 he's never heard of, despite making 3 videos about me. Am I going to be on the Jug Show tonight? I don't know. I haven't talked to. I did text Tug, but no, I haven't talked to Tug. But no, I did. Well, I didn't even have talked to. I was on the show with him last night. Well, on the Jeremy Hale show, you know, the Hale show. Where, you know, and Ketchup and I, we're often on the Jeremy Hale show. I mean, we've been on that show, I don't know how many times, 10, 15 times, Ketchup?
Twice.
Or 20 or 30. It was a lot. Hey, Juliet's been a member for 16 months, and we just got that new filter installed on the pool. So hopefully that's working out for you, Juliet. Thank you, member, for 16 months. Oh man, well I tell you what, we got a sheriff in Sumter County that's very busy today, perusing through this wonderful, wonderful Jeremy Hales video. Probably enjoying every second of it, having a wonderful time, all of that stuff. Oh wait, I gotta get to oh, this is one of the best parts of the show. Hang on. This is one of the best parts, but I gotta speed it up. Let's go to
Well, the funny part about her sending all these videos to the sheriff's department is she doesn't include any of her own.
No. She's innocent. She's only debunking the stuff. Let me turn this up to 4 times speed here, 3 times speed. This is always the best part of the show here. It's Paint Chips reading. So that goes on for an hour.
Literally. That's when I fell asleep.
I'll be honest with you. I like when Richard's on because they could have done the rest of their hate stream for another, I don't know, 4 hours. But Paint Chips bored everyone to death by reading this nonstop with no one weighing in. I mean, it was just him reading nonstop. It was delightful. Oh, well, we should probably get to something important. Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta find it. Ketchup. Oh, yeah. See, yeah. Now, some people might wonder why the show over there doesn't work, Ketchup. You know, some people are probably going, this show doesn't seem like it's funny. Right now, we do funny stuff over here and over there. They do. Well, let's take a quick peek over there on the Paint Chip Show. Paint Chips, this might be a problem for you. But, you know, I'm just trying to teach you a little bit about YouTube here.
Work off between Dave and the Hobbit.
Yes, we should have a twerk off between Dave and Raw Dog the Hobbit. Now, that would be great YouTube, right, Ketchup?
Yeah.
I mean, when in doubt, we're gonna have a twerk off with Dave.
Seems logical.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Now, don't forget, Tammy J loves this video. Tammy J loves this one.
Leave Tammy J alone.
Well, Ketchup, how's it going right now on the show here?
Do you think this brings down the credibility at all?
They're still doing a YouTube show, is my understanding. Is my understanding. Is they're still doing a YouTube show? I don't know at this point in time if we've changed up. Maybe we're over in OnlyFans. I don't know, but we're still doing the YouTube show over here. And now, as you can see, Paint Chips is very interested in this one. Very, very interested. His impressions are like. I just took my like away, says Jason.
Sorry, Jason.
Thank you, Patriots, for simul streaming, because now I can show the bullshit that they show on their show. Leon, this is their show. This is like their YouTube thing. I haven't even got to the dickles yet. I haven't even got to the dickles. And she's over there going, they're hurting my money. They're hurting my channel. They're hurting my profits. No, honey. No, honey. You're doing shit like this over on your terrible show.
Yep.
Thank you, Paint Chips. No!
Damn it.
Look at Paint Chips, he's all excited. He just blew a load right there. Look at Paint Chips. He's never been more happy in his life. Look, see, at first he's like, ooh, man, I'm kind of liking this. And then all of a sudden he's like, ooh, that was so good. It's like, that's the moment he finished.
Ew.
That's Paint Chips O-face.
Gross. I didn't want to know that or see that. Gross.
His tongue was out. He was really liking it. The best thing he's ever seen. Meanwhile, he's like, can you send that to me over on email, please? Boner Crusher's over there like, send it to me too. I don't want to miss it, so label it Revenge Prawn. Definitely taking my like back. and this dummy is gonna go into court and say Megan Fox is ruining her YouTube channel. Megan Fox walks in and says, I bring you Exhibit 1. This is why Megan Fox always hires me as a lawyer, because I walk in and I go, Exhibit 1. Megan didn't do anything to this YouTube channel. No, Your Honor. I would like to present this to you. God, this is so funny.
This is even here. Here's her journalism.
This is their journalism. And then, Super Dave, he's gonna be like, oh wait, I don't want to miss this. Once again, folks, we don't want to miss the amazing content that is distributed over here on this wonderful show. The wonderful show over here. Your Honor, I bring you Exhibit 2. I'm going to bring you Exhibit 2, Your Honor.
Here we go. It's the tickle.
Hey, listen up. Wrong snack, room. Hands get confused in the veggie costume. One's crunchy, one's magic. Read the sign real soon. We're trying to snack Nazi cartoons. Come on now. Grab my pickle, not mushroom. Green and salty, not a trip to the moon. Grab my pickle, keep it cool. Wrong jar, buddy. Follow the rule. Grab my pickle, not mushroom. Virginia now, not colors in the room. Grab my pickle, don't assume. Wrong jar, buddy. Follow the rules. Label your snack, say the doom. Pickle party, not the shroom. Sharp little spear, not a cosmic bloom. Pickle party, not the shroom.
I mean, seriously?
I bring you Exhibit 2, Your Honor. Exhibit 2. Megan Fox didn't do anything to this damn channel. They did it to themselves. They just did that. That's their content. It's all penises and twerking. Tammy, do you want to go back? Don B, we can get you back in the game. There's 548 of you at least watching their terribleness on this show, which is delightful. Thank you, Paint Chips. Don't be a bum. Hit that thumb. Thank you, Tammy J. Hit the like button for this show, sharing the terrible show and having a lot of fun with it. Good times. Isn't there something better on? Oh man, this is the greatest thanks to ever happen on YouTube. Is Paint Chips Simo streaming. All right, we could never do this in the real world because Fleabag would strike this in a second, but she can't because I'm sharing, of course, Paint Chips. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful show, which I love, by the way. All right, big fan of the Paint Chips. All right, you guys might think, he's a terrible, terrible person, but I'm sitting here going, I could never share this on our show if it was Fleabag's show. So thank you, Paint Chips, for allowing us to share the terribleness of all of this. It's delightful. Well, we got to get to where Super Dave signs off because that's the important part. We want to get to Super Dave signing off because he's got to go to bed. He has a late night or early morning of nothing. Probably got to get to work. I don't know. He was stalked, though. You heard about that, though.
I did. And people shouldn't be going to anybody else's house.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. We got to make fun of the vets first. We got to make fun of the veterans first and treat them like crap. What the hell?
Actually complained to the Florida bar in regards to the subpoena. But now that he's put in the affidavit and what he said with this, I'm going to send more.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do more bar complaints. That won't show I'm crazy. I'll do 30 bar complaints every single week. And they're going to take it very seriously once they see I put in 30 more bar complaints. They're going to be like, now we know these are serious bar complaints. Very serious.
Yeah.
Because if I put in 30 of them, those are going to be the big bar complaints they're going to look at. Because the more you send the bar, the more they're really going to look into this guy. Or they're going to go, yeah, it seems like a smear campaign of Randy Shockett. So meh, we'll pop those right over there in the trash. Hi, Lily. How are you? We're watching this terrible, terrible, terrible show today, Lily, but it's a wonderful Paint Chip show, but it's, a Simo stream of the terrible, terrible, terrible Fleabag show, of course. Of course, very terrible what they do over there. Attacking all of us fine folks, all of us co-conspirators, just trying to co-conspirate, in peace. In peace. We just want to co-conspirate in peace. Leave us alone.
I think we have to. I think you have to have.
Yep. Cool. Hey, Rich. So since you got that, can you send it over to me since I don't have it?
I emailed it to your.
Yep.
Cool.
Send it over to me. Send it over. I'm checking it out. Send it to the lawyer.
Yeah, I don't have paper, guys. I'm not.
Let's see. Looks like a fucking prick that grew ears. Look at it.
So here's a guy. Now this is a prick that grew ears. Is the veteran of the military. Okay, I thought we were supposed to respect the veterans, remember, with the whole boner crusher deal. Guess we skipped that portion all of a sudden. All right. Yeah, because he's a process server trying to do his job by the people who are evading service at all cost all the time. Yeah, because they're sissies. All right, that's their gig. They're cowards and they're sissies and they have something to hide. See, people who don't have something to hide, you know what we do? We waive service or give them our address and be like, we're welcome anytime. I'll give you a beverage. Come on in. You can have a beverage and we can talk about the paperwork. It'll be delightful. Here's my address. And then Dummy will give us $4. All right, to serve us when it's $400 because she's poor. Good job, Lips. Yeah, you failed again. You failed. You're always failing over there. Do better. Be better. All right, be a better vexatious litigant. No. If I said I like ketchup, J-Hip might make it dirty. Oh, ketchup. You interested in Jameson there?
I don't know Jameson. I mean, from the chat, but not in real life. Not in person. I've never met. So
Well, I don't know. He said being blind has its perks at times. Well, that's rude. That's not rude, Jameson. You should assume that ketchup's hot. What are you talking about?
no, that was about the twerking video
About the
and
twerking.
Dickles.
Okay, you're saved there. I thought that was about the ketchup. I'm like, what are you talking about? Jameson's banned. I'm out. Thank you for the 2 and the 2, Jameson. Thank you, my friend. And Valor says Gabe may have recruited Paint Chips to use his prison pocket, but Paint Chips is self-incriminating himself to get housed. Well, he wants to get housed. He's looking for housing, is my understanding, because it's not going well for the Paint Chips. It's horrible for him. Thank you, Valor. Just One's personal opinion says, good morning. Heading out later today to purchase my new Clone Loser Big Red Shoes. All the best. Mic check to the gods. Mic check to the gods. Darn right's what we do over here. And I do have to give credit to Paint Chips. We would actually not be able to do this fun stuff if it wasn't actually for him and not caring. So actually, I am going to say thank you. We couldn't do this without him. So thank you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And thank you. Just One's personal opinion. It's as entertaining as watching Paint Chips dry. I don't want to see him dry. I don't want to see him moist.
Ew.
I don't want to see him in a hoist.
Just stop already. Gross.
Jay, it is Co, not Coke. Don't do Coke or end up like Gabe. Well, Gabe likes the Coke. He likes the Coke, but it was civil Coke. It was civil Coke.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
You know what's funny that she said last night?
What?
She was making fun of the whole civil thing, and she's like, I had 2 lawyers right on this show saying it was civil. And talking about Paint Chips and lips? What the living hell you talking about the fell lawyers? Even Rips wasn't on there. It was just Paint Chips and lips. You didn't actually have a lawyer on. I mean, I guess. I don't know.
I would hope Richard has told her the truth in private.
I hope Richard at least tells her, like, you're gonna get screwed in court going against free speech and planet Earth. But whatever.
And this is a real felony, right? Like, there's no such thing as civil felonies.
No, he's gonna go before the judge, and he's gonna be like, I've been looking over the paperwork, Gabe, and it looks to me this was all civil, so we're gonna give you a refund check. We're gonna go to all the people that you paid restitution to, and we're gonna have them have to pay restitution back to you. That's what it looks like here. And yep, that's what's going on there. That's pretty good. All right, good luck with that. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, let's make fun of the soldiers. We're gonna make fun of the soldiers.
Let's do the flyer. I'm waiting for it to come up on the screen there.
I pulled it down. I found him. So,
Oh, I missed that. Where does Dummy leave? The kid.
From the patio.
The dummy.
He's trying to say that I told him to leave it with my husband at the house.
That's the thing on August 10th.
Listen, Dave, it's so much bullshit now. It's because
Here we go. Oh yeah, we got to get back.
And that means
It was Wednesday.
Okay, so it was Friday, and that means Marsha was there Tori was there, Patty was there, and Hannah was there.
I was at your place on Wednesday the 29th.
Now, how many times do you think they're going to go through the service story here?
Oh my god, it's like 3 or 4. So ridiculous.
9 times we go through the service story, all right, where she goes through the whole goddamn thing over and over and over and over and over and over again ad nauseum. Everyone's bored out of their mind out of the service story. All right, geez Louise. All right, stop it. Stop it. We get it. You've beaten this into our heads of your lies. You've beaten it into our heads. And there's only 369 of you who even care to like the show. I don't know what's wrong with you. What did we do over here to you?
Day before he attempted to serve me.
Okay, so that's all of the above, plus Chris, plus Scooter, plus Z, plus me, plus
So everybody, everyone's here is me, Sweet Cheeks. There was Hop Sink working in the garage, and from the Asian family, Hop Sink. He was working there. Everyone saw it. They're just inventing people all of a sudden that were there.
Right?
Slobby.
Sweet Cheeks.
You guys with stuff in your face
That's
when I
Sweet
was there.
Cheeks.
Like seconds before. All righty, Dave. Thanks for coming on. It's been fun.
I'm approaching that time, Dave. Hey, Dave. I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too. Love you all. And only Robbie can pull me out of this. I swear I wasn't gonna.
Holy cow! Did Slobby just call him sweetheart?
Sure did.
Love you, sweetheart.
That was weird. I felt like we were, eavesdropping on a private moment for a minute.
That might have been from his Crayola Cunt days.
That was awkward.
Only Slobby could have pulled me out of this moment. I'm pulling on something over there. This is the greatest YouTube show they've ever done. It was wonderful.
Dive in on this, and Robbie, you got me on here, but don't.
Hey, listen, Dave. It's so much bullshit now. It's become comical. You know,
really
before I was going through the same thing you were. I was getting pissed off and worked up on everything, and now it's just become comical.
I feel for everybody getting involved, and if I could leave you all with any less advice, just
thank you for leaving us with advice from the sissy. Here we go with the advice from the sissy. Right? He was evading service because he's a sissy. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, repeat yourself again. Always a good time.
from somebody to the creators who are hopping on board on all this.
Yeah.
Please do some deep thinking if this is really what you want. If you want people, public, diving into your family, diving into your every choice, pulling up your transcripts, pulling up where you work, doing all this, because this is, no matter what side you're on, people are doing this stuff to you. Whether you're the creators on either side, there's going to be somebody who hates you, and there's going to be somebody there that do deep dives in on you. And I mean, it's not just that. It's cumbersome on your family. And I would just encourage all the creators who are thinking that this is their path to getting subscribers, views, clicks, and everything. Maybe engage yourself and say, 2 years down the line, could I see myself still making this type of content and being entertained? And am I ruining anybody's lives or livelihoods with this type of content? Because personally, I don't want to ruin people's lives. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be indebted to somebody else for my success on the internet.
Indebted to someone else for your success on the internet? When are you going to find that? I think you still got 1,700 subscribers, you jackass. You've been on YouTube for 18 freaking years.
Well, he has a very niche audience.
Yeah, the people like fat people on YouTube that do stupid shit and run their mouths. Yeah, it's a good time. Oh, I forgot. Don't run your mouth, J-Hip. You'll find yourself in a lawsuit. Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait. All right. I always like it when poor people sue me. Shut up. Leave me alone. Go back to your brother's apartment or wherever you're living at now without a job. Go do that and shut your mouth. All right. You're such a loser. He was the biggest loser ever with this terrible show who's so excited. He actually was very excited that Tug, he's like, I'm so excited that Tug mentioned the fact that, he was waiting for my next stream. That just shows he really watches my show, much like Vomit. And I'm like, yeah, because we think you're losers. All right, that's the whole point. We think you're losers, and we love seeing your loser shit come out. It's adorable. I'm sorry if we think your shit's adorable. I don't know what you want. I don't know. Leave us alone. And once again, as I've always said, I don't need back and forth. I don't need Fleabag to mention my name on her show because, quite frankly, she doesn't do anything for me. All right? She's not growing my channel by her mentioning me on her terrible show. I don't need it. I do the fourth. I don't like the back and forth because I don't need it. She does nothing for me. All right? Other than I just make fun of them more for being stupid. That's all I do. Oh, Miyagi's 30 subs away from passing Dave and subs?
Wow.
Are you kidding me? All right,
Oh,
there are
Miyagi.
525 of you fine folks here. If you are not running over there to sub to Miyagi ASAP, Robert, that didn't help. But if you're not running over there to sub to Miyagi, something's
Hold on, I'll
wrong
pull
with
up
you.
her link. Hold on.
Yeah, don't suck. Go over there and sub to my wife. She's 30 away from passing Super Dave, who's been on the YouTube for 18 freaking years. What a loser. What a loser. But I do like Dave's wonderful advice. Wonderful advice. Good stuff here.
I'd rather build that success on my own. And so, yeah, if I would leave any of these content creators with any advice from a small-time creator who's never done anything major, and God knows they always remind me of that, second guess, I mean, maybe do some thinking and see if this is the type of content you want to create. With that being said, guys, I love you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Dave, don't forget to send me that stuff.
I'll send it to you.
All right.
Send me the stuff, Dave. We're going to need it for the sheriff's office. I need it. I need it for the sheriff's office. Very important. I got to get to the sheriff's office early in the morning. This is very important content. I got to get to them. They're waiting. I already texted the head sheriff and let him know it was forthcoming. He's very excited about it.
Right.
He fired off his gun 3 times just in salute because he was waiting happily for this wonderful, wonderful thing to come over from AI. And also, he's very excited about getting the Jeremy Hales video because, well, that's actually the more important part because, well, that was really, 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 really fun. So there's that. But no, go check out Miyagi. Of course, I got a few super chats. I got a song to share too. And Civil Coke is Sprite, but law pronoun, I guess. Well, it is. Yeah, you should. Civil Coke is Sprite. That is true, Jameson. That is true. All right, it's the more tame version of the Coke. It's the Civil Coke is the Sprite. And Lily says, just because. Good morning, all. Thank you, Lily. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Lily, for the 20. By the way, we're back to the Jess Machado coverage tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night, we're going to go back to our People Watch with Just Jay Hip. Catch up, Team Jay will be here. Maybe we'll have Clark on. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be here. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be there tomorrow night. But we'll have some fun. I'll be around. But we'll be back tomorrow morning, of course, with our Machado coverage. As always, what a wonderful time. But thank you, Lily. Thank you for the 20.
Thanks, Lily.
I want to double check. I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. You know, a couple days ago, I think I missed a super chat. Do you know how sad I feel when I miss a super chat?
I try to catch them all.
I knew, and I thought I missed one a couple days ago. If I ever miss your super chat, just yell at me. Just text me. Or, I mean, just email me. Tell me I'm a loser. It's okay. It's okay. I'm comfortable with it. I'll write, and then I'll make it up to you. I'm really sorry if I ever missed one. I thought I missed, like, someone gifted 5 memberships.
Or you can yell at me in the chat to bring it to his attention if you
Well,
think we missed it.
the thing is, somebody I think gifted 5 memberships, but those don't come up in the when I go through my super chats. Memberships never show up. I can't just go find them. But I think I missed one from somebody. But anyways, if I did, send me a message over on my email, and I'll make sure I call it out. I think I missed one. Fleabag is digging a big hole for herself. Well, you know how big of a hole that would need to be, Juliet? I mean, God, you know how many backhoes we would need for that? I mean, front diggers. There'd have to be a bunch of dump trucks coming around, more than the gay bear knuckler would need to bury his tent. I mean, it'd be terrible. Be terrible. Thank you, Juliet. And you know what? Catch up for our 30th super chat. More harmonica from Vala. Thank you, Vala. More harmonica as always for our 30th super chat. That's 3 giveaways we don't give away. Thank you, Leo, for subscribing to Miyagi, my wife, mind you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. I got a video I was going to share, Ketchup, if it's okay, from the kid. Can I share one of the kids' videos?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, wait. No, I like that. I like that. Hang on. Let me do this. I gotta do that. I gotta click that button. I gotta click that button. I gotta click that button. You know, I like to share the kid. The kid, you know, he's got a YouTube show. We'll drop a link in the chat for the kid. All right. This is the what's the deal here? I forget the name of it.
Fishing LC music.
Oh yeah. You know, we drop the kid once in a while. Go like the kid. Don't be a prick about it. Go like the kid, and then I'll give you a FLEACAP. Go like the kid. What's wrong with you? Hang on. Let me see how many he's got. Only 366 likes. We're not even going to do a FLEACAP today, it looks like. That sucks. I was planning on it, but I guess we're not. That sucks.
Just play the song. We're
Well, I
putting
know
the link in the chat right now.
I know he's got 284 subscribers. So if we don't get him to 350 subscribers, then there's something wrong with you, and you all suck because there's 520 of you here. There's 520 of you here. We can't get the kid to 400 subscribers. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Do it already. You bunch of hate watches.
Calm down.
Okay, here we go.
Who's Junior? Well, let me tell you. Gamer, fisherman, music maker, debater, creator, and college bound next year. Let's go. My name is Junior, yeah. Remember that. Controller in my hand and a fishing pole packed. I'm making videos, writing songs all night. Turn a random little thought into something sounding right. I hear somebody talking, inspiration hits. Grab a beat, grab a pen, start connecting the bits. Could be something somebody said could come out of the blue. Give me one little idea and I'll make something new. I like debating, yeah, I know my case. I bring facts to the table with a smile on my face. But wonder where that idea came from. Maybe somebody said something. Maybe I was fishing. Maybe I was gaming. Or maybe I just woke up with a beat in my head. That's who Fish and Elsie is. That's Junior.
Well, there you go, Ketchup. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, that song is awesome. They've all been great.
Yeah, he has a lot of really, really good songs. So you should probably go and give him a like, give him a subscribe, and give him a hug. Tell him he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's really good at this.
Yeah, really good at this, and he's a good kid. It's Liz Burrow's
Grandson.
Grandson, yeah, and yeah, they're not even they're related though.
Yeah, it's your grandson.
Yeah, grandson. Yeah, they're related. So go over and give the kid a subscribe, for God's sakes. I don't know what's wrong with you. Go do it. It's fun. Let me see if we got him even to 300. There won't be a FLEACAP today, I guess. Let me see. I'll go check it out, Ketchup. I'll go check it out. Oh, did you want to see something funny?
Jessica.
Yeah, I had a 6-minute video or 6-second video
Oh yeah, from the other day.
that I hadn't shared yet. hang on, pretty good. This was from Miyagi. She did this one.
Jessica.
If you don't watch the Machado stuff, well, if you know, you know. But that was pretty good. That was pretty funny. That was so good. Oh man, I like it. Let me see if the kid got any extra view or any extra subs today. I don't know. Oh, 293, just 7 away from 300 for the kid. Not bad over there. So definitely, and go give Miyagi some subs as well, because she's closing in on passing Super Dave on his powerful channel that he's had for 18, 19 years on YouTube, where he has now, I believe, amassed nearly 1,800 subscribers. Quite an amazing show. He does. He manages to put out a video once every 3 weeks. Very good. Very powerful.
He's been cranking them out like every couple days. The kid?
Oh, yeah, the kid. No, I was talking about Super Dave.
Oh, Super Dave. No, I don't know how often he does videos.
Well, let's do this thing, and then I'll send you over to Mr. Cooper Pooper Scooper. I'll send you over to Black Coop. And now, we're going to do a little bit of a FLEACAP. It's going to be pretty good. We're going to do a FLEACAP, and we're going to cover the Fleabag show with FLEACAP, and it's going to be a wonderful FLEACAP. I hope everybody enjoys it. Should be a good time. Everyone should be able to enjoy a wonderful FLEACAP. A wonderful FLEACAP is what we got going on here. It should be a good time. Please sit back and relax and enjoy FLEACAP. Thank you very much. Hey, hello, everybody. How's it going today? How's everyone doing today? We're doing good. I was sitting over there. Oh my God. Hello, everyone. Hi, Scampy Girl. Hi, Starbucks. Hi, Slutty Smut Mouth. How are you? Hey, Grandma Lady. How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing good. Oh man, what a show tonight. Did you watch that? What about the bombshell? Do you like the bombshell more like a dud? They're all duds. They're all duds. All right. Now, should I get into it or should I wait for Slobby? If I get into it, then I got to repeat it all again as if I won't anyway. So if I get into it, I'm going to have to repeat the whole damn thing again. Let me see. No, Kofi's working. Oh, apparently that's a problem for Stage Rip. Apparently that's a problem for Stage Rip with the Kofis. He's over there. He was running his mouth about the Kofi's working, and I can read the Kofis when they pop up now. Slobby informed me of that earlier because I was working on his show. All right, but anyways, man, the amazing leader had all of his co-conspirators on. All right, all in one show. All right, all of the co-conspirators. Only one was missing. Only one was missing. All right, Megan Fox. All right, but everyone else, all the other co-conspirators were there on one show, and I got it. Don't try and delete it. I got it. I already got it. All right, but listen. What I found amazing tonight was that Germ knows how to do lines. Exactly, Kim Chesterfield. Yes, exactly. He's over there. He's promoting cocaine use. All right, and he didn't even get to 5,000 views with all of these people on his show. Couldn't get to 5K. Couldn't even get to 5K over there. So I have to make a little bit of noise over here. She's doing the packages over here. Of course, Kim Chesterfield's here, and we're doing the packages. She's actually packaging them up. I brought on a new employee for free, of course. So Kim Chesterfield's over here. So he goes on. He has a show. He's got Duke on. Rosalind Duke. She didn't know shit. All right. Then he has the redneck on. All right. I don't know why. He didn't even get in the show hardly. Kept ignoring the redneck. All right. And and then they're worried about what I'm going to do without Gabe. They're talking about, can I pay the electric bill? Whatever, because in this show alone, there was so much defamation, so much harassment, the most massive amount of defamation is going straight to the sheriffs. So don't delete it, Jeremy. Germ. I already got it. I got it all. All right, so don't even worry about trying to delete it. All right? Well, hang on. Oh, this is good, because Slobby's here. Hey, Slobby. Hey, I'm here. How's it going today? How's it going? It's going good, Slobby. Did you see this show tonight? No, tell me what's going on. Oh, he had all of his co-conspirators all in one show. Oh, my God. That's insane. That's just insane. Yeah, it was crazy. You know what they were doing. All right, hang on. Sorry. Kim Chesterfield's wrapping the stuff to get the packages out. We're going to get the packages out. But I tell you what, the whole show was all about fat shaming. It was all about fat shaming, and whatever. And he kept forgetting Coop. That was funny, whatever. And then they had powder all over their nose. Powder all over their nose? What are you talking about? What? That's insane. Oh, yeah. They were promoting the cocaine over there, and then they called Gabe gay. Oh, those so defaming community, some saying them. Yeah, definitely, Kim Chesterfield. That's good point. Good point you just brought up. And then as soon as saying exactly, Kim Chesterfield. Yes, exactly. Good point there as well. And they were talking about how Gabe has a sugar daddy, whatever. All right. And then Kimmy, You know, I'll be honest with you. She's about ready to get her first strike. She's going to get her first strike. Show the pic. Show the pic. What's going on with Kimmy? Kimmy showed a pic of me which she enlarged and made it to look like I was possibly fat when clearly I'm not. You know, it's bullshit. Show the pic. Fuck around, find out. Fuck around, find out. Exactly. Yeah, I'll pull it up. Look, she's got 9 boobs right there. Look at that. Look at that. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You know, I don't even understand that. We're going to post all our hurts everywhere we can. You know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You know, that's what I've always said. You know, wait, hang on. I got to pull it up. It's under the drama folder. Oh, that's gross. This is gross. It's so gross. You know, but whatever. Whatever. You know, and listen, I was trying to help change your life. Not as a life coach, Duke. All right? You're sitting over there talking like you know shit. You don't know shit. You don't know anything. I'm over there, and I was trying to help her out, but not as a life coach. I was trying to help her change her life. All right? But she's going to be getting struck. All right? But anyways, all the co-conspirators, except for Fox, were all on one stream. All right? They had, they played it. I think they started off with the Shizzy song. All right, Shizzy song, of course, and he's wearing like a Dare shirt. You remember the Dare shirts, which is like the drug stuffs of the don't do it because you shouldn't or something. So there's that, and they all have powder all over their nose, you know, and then, one of them said, it's that ketchup girl. She's a twat. She says Kyle is Gabe's sugar daddy. Whatever, all right. I don't even care, all right? Because, you know, they have all these losers on their names I don't even know, all right? They had a D spills the fucking lines of shit, ketchup, and then they had Venom. I don't know any of these people, whatever, all right? But they were all right there. They were all right there, so thank you. Thank you for handing me that. Thank you. Right on a plate. They gave it up to me right like that. It was awesome. It was awesome. I've never been more happy. It's all going to the police. All of this is going to the sheriff in the morning. I've already recorded it. All right, so that's going to happen. But this ain't, you know, I'll be honest with you. I have them all right there. Dead to rights. Dead to rights. What's going on with this Utah lawsuit? Huh? It says Utah lawsuit? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. All right, well, anyways, they have powder all over the place, all right? And then Rosalind has an 8-ball. All right, I don't know what that... Apparently, she didn't get the message because she shows up with an 8-ball like a pool cube or something. I don't know what she's doing. All right. And then she's saying I'm a life coach and a fortune teller. God. All right. Listen, I have intuition. Intuition's what I have. I never said anything else other than I have great intuition. All right. And then they're talking about, you know, civil probation. I had 2 lawyers right on this stream telling me it was civil. Slobby, what was it? It was civil. It was civil, clearly. It was civil felony probation. Yeah, exactly. 2 lawyers said the same thing right over here. You know, but I'll tell you right now, they had defamation, harassment, 19 torts, all right, all this stuff, all right, and they were fat shaming, and, you know, they're all going to get sued, all right, for the harassment, all right, and they're all cracking jokes. All right, guess what, Tug? You're not skinny. I seen your pics. You ain't skinny. Yeah, you're actually a little chubby, to be honest with you, Tug. All right, but listen, it wasn't a bombshell. And actually, if you think about it, it was a good thing what came out. It was a good thing for me, what came out. It wasn't a bad thing. This was a good thing, you know, but listen. There's an online history of everything, and him, and, you know, like, I'm just going to be honest with you. All right, he's talking about how Gabe's not my husband. He's my husband. All right, clearly. All right? Vet your shit. Vet your shit. Because Gabe is my husband, not an ex-wife, nothing like that. And then they're talking about money and the stuff with things. Guess what? That's not Gabe's money. It's my money to determine how I do the projects. We got to do the project money is what we got to do over here. I got the air stuck in my gullet again. The fresh air got stuck in my gullet. I was drank. So anyways, Tug's over there. All right, now you have to remember, Tug, he was from Comic Gate. All right, and he's fat. But, you know, he's got his little intro over there where he looks like he's all cool and whatever, and he's mocking all of us. But guess what? Right here in my thumbnail, that's my real face right there. That is my real face, taken from an image of my real face to create an AI real face of me over on the show. It's my real freaking face right there. All right, AI took an image from my real face to make a fake face, real face. All right, so that's defamation. All right, but and then they're over there, they're holding up. Oh, man. Kim's here. Sorry for making a little bit of noise over here. Somebody came. It's okay. Yeah, good point, Kim. Good point, Kim. Kim Chesterfield's in the background wrapping up some packages, of course, as my new hired on hand. All right, but they're holding up bags of the cocaine over there. And then they're talking about slut. They're talking about me? What are they talking about? I've never done any of that. Well, not recently. Well, no, I mean, when I used to live with Cece, you used to live with Cece. Yeah, we had a 20,000 square foot house now. You used to live with Cece. You used to live 20,000 square feet. They don't even make them that big anymore. Well, not anymore, they don't. Not anymore. Well, they were talking about you and the rugs, and they're promoting the cocaine's over there. That's what they're doing. They're promoting the coke. All right, but let me tell you something. Then they start going off on what's the difference between my weight and my avatar's weight. Well, guess what? An avatar doesn't even have weight, you dummies. All right, and then they say I can't walk. I can walk. What are they talking about? What are they even talking about? I don't even know. All right, and then they say I'm toothless. Whatever. It's not even National Tooth Awareness Month or whatever. Leave me alone. It's so stupid. All right, but then they start saying the Elemental P's doing cryptic messages. Let me tell you something, Elemental P. She's going to speak her damn mind is what she's going to do. Have you ever known her to speak cryptically? Nope. I've never done it. No, I've never heard any of her ever speaking the cryptically. No, not at all. No, oh, wait. You should send a link to Raw Dog. Send a link to Raw Dog. Oh, yeah, send a link. Send a link to Miltoast. Send a link to Miltoast. I'll send a link over to Miltoast as well. Send a link to Guapo. Send a link to Guapo. Wait. All right. I sent a link, okay. I sent, let's see. Oh, then he says I have no legal vehicle? Whatever, what do you think I'm driving? Kim Chesterfield, what am I driving? Exactly, Kim. Good point that you just made that no one can ever hear. Good point, Kim Chesterfield Nut. All right, that's a good point. All right, but they say don't have that. Did you say Guapo the link? Did you say Guapo? Oh, wait. Oh, it says I didn't ask for a link. No, I was just saying you could have a link. Oh, he's hanging drywall. Is drywall like code for getting it on or something? Huh? Is that what it is? Huh? Yeah. No, that's okay, Guapo. By the way, Guapo hardly ever joins. I've seen him join one time. Don't think he's actually all that interested. As a side note, because I've only ever seen Guapo join one time, despite the fact that they send him a link every single stream, it seems. But no, he never, ever joins.
Ever.
A part of these morons and losers, felons, frauds, and fools. But, once again, they're going to always entice him. It's okay, Guapo. It's okay, Guapo. Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Over there. Oh, hang on. I'm sending Milk Toast 1, 2. Milk Toast. All right. We got Milk Toast here. Hey, Milk Toast, how's it going? All right, but no, Jeremy Hales, you know what? They're talking about John Crook, is trying to, make a move on me to steal HG and all this. Whoa, I don't understand any of this. They're trying to trigger LMNOP is what they're trying to do. Hang on, Milk Toast is here. Milk Toast is here. I have one question over here. Are they stating all these things as fact? I mean, and who are these people? I haven't seen any of these people for so many new people. I just don't understand, what's going on, because I've been so out of the loop. I'm caught up with 70% of this, but there's all these new players in the game. I just don't understand what's going on. Well, I'll tell you this much. LMLP's not teaming up with Charm. No. And the trustee, this whole thing about him trying to sell the property to Germ, lie. It's a lie. You can't sell somebody's property that's not the property to sell in a bankruptcy of a bankruptcy that's not even your bankruptcy. It doesn't make any sense. It's so stupid. All right, it's clearly a lie. I just want to say, there's just a lot of new YouTubers out there, it seems like to me, because I don't know these people, but just be careful, because they might come after you. You might end up in the hospital. You might end up crying. You might end up with stress, and you're going to get tech stuffs, and it's going to be very concerning. All right. And if you're just jumping on the bandwagon to try and get fame, just be like me and understand that fame costs money. And that's why I never go after any of this looking for fame. I just want to run my YouTube channel. But I'm so happy that Tug, just think, I feel how Velma feels. That Tug is so focused on me and so focused on, just the show, and so focused on Volment that he's a big fan. So this just makes me feel good all around. But no, just be careful, because you don't want to end up in a situation like I was in, where you're losing weight out of stress. Losing weight! Let's not go that far. But anyways, yeah, it was very, it was troubling, Well, all these people, I tell you what, he has all these people on his show, can't even crack 5K. He can't. Oh, wait, Paint Chips is here. Hey, Paint Chips. I just want to say one thing. This all reminds me of Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson always said, you always have play until you get hit in the mouth. You're until you get hit in the mouth. And, that was very clear over here. And, I just want to make it very clear, we're not advocating for someone to get hit in the mouth. I just want to make that very clear. Well, no, I'm just saying there's a good chance anyone could get hit in the mouth. You never know what's going to happen. But I'm just saying, legally or not legally, it doesn't really matter. But clearly, it's getting out of hand. It's out of control. It's out of control with these people. It's just out of control. But that's what's all about over there. And you got to go back to Mike Tyson. Yup, you always got to go back to Mike Tyson. That's very clear. I've seen that a million times. Well, I just want to point that out. But I just saw you put out a thing, Richard. Yeah, I just put out a thing where I called Jeremy Hales an artard. I didn't know that we could call people artard again. Joe Rogan said you can. Joe Rogan said you can. Yeah, definitely Joe Rogan said you can call everyone an artard. It's back on the table now. Well, I'm not going to co-sign on that, but, I guess if Joe Rogan said it's probably okay. It's probably okay, but I'm not going to co-sign on that just because Joe Rogan said so. But then they were, I found it was interesting because they were talking about me, and they were talking about my sunny summer or something like that, or whatever, and It just didn't make any. It didn't make any sense to me. Well, I know Sonny. Now, Sonny got blown up at the neighbor's house because he was friends with the neighbor who got blown up, and then his friend died because of the burns. Oh, so he was doing like, like a bacon shake type thing. Is that what he was doing over there? Yep, that's what he was doing. He got blown up, just like, the neighbor did. All right, but he actually died. Well, no, his friend died, I guess, it's Sonny, and that's how we know that. I gotta tell you right now, there's a bunch of crazy people in Florida, that's for sure. Actually, Ohio's got a bunch of crazy people, too. Ohio does. Well, yeah, there's crazy people all over, that's for sure. That's for sure. I just said, did you see what's going on with Dahmer? They're now accusing Dahmer of, one of the murders that happened down here in Florida. Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. That's a little bit insane. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that. That might be something that we cover on a future stream. Yeah, that would be fun to cover that on a future stream. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that for sure, as we are with all the other cases we're covering. That's not this one, obviously. I just want to say with all the fat shaming, if I was in North Korea, I would be worshipped. I just wanted to point that out. But, actually, Kim, do you see any fat rolls on my back? Exactly, Kim Chesterfield Nut. Thank you for pointing that out. Talking about my back rolls on my back. Thank you, Kim. Seems to me like some Exactly, Kim Chesterfield Nut. That is very good point. Very good. No fat rolls here. All right, but it was mass defamation tonight and a lot of harassment. All right, it was. And guess what? Jeremy Hales, he was 100% sober with a record of hurting people. Gabe, all right, might get messed up on cocaine once in a while with no record of hurting people. Outside of the civil felonies, that's it. All right, that's it. All right, and the restitution takes care of all of that. All right, I just don't get it. He was always asking me for gummies. Let me just go through this AI reading here real fast if I could. Look right here. It says, this video that Jeremy House posted was very, very mean and very, very terrible. And everyone on it was very super, super mean. And although they didn't say anything that was against the law, it was still super mean. And whatever. And can you send that to me? Send it to me. I got to send that to the sheriff. I got it. And then I was watching this show. So they had Venom and Starcasm on the show saying that I was trying to silence Mug and Tug and Shizzy. Who am I trying to silence? Who am I? I'm debunking the aces. So I got this whole, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to throw that away. I don't even care anymore. All right? That's all that matters. Well, one thing I just want to point out, I think Paint Chips has quite a lot of fans over there. All of a sudden, a lot of people are very interested. They're all jumping on the Paint Chips train over there. I've jumped on the Paint Chips train, of course. But yeah, that's what's going on there. Well, Jeremy Hells, he had something to tell, and he was talking about a bombshell. And he's saying that JC's trying to, and MP are trying to hook up with him to sue me, whatever. I'm confused. I thought, weren't they enemies or something? I'm so confused. I mean, and I actually feel really bad for John Kirk. He has a major balancing act to do. First, he has to deal with Elemental P. Then he has to deal with the anti-Hells. Then he has to deal with Jeremy Hells. I mean, it's like a huge balancing act. Exactly. Major balancing act over there. But, then I got this shocking email. Oh, yeah, I was going to pull up that shocking email. Look at this. I got this email from Jeremy Hills that says he's a mole and that he has a gerbil-sized peen. All right, but no, it's actually not a gerbil-sized peen. It's the size of a gerbil's peen is what he actually has. Ha 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 ha! That's so funny. That's so funny. Ha ha ha! That's so funny. That's great. You know, but and I was looking at it, and this was like the legal. I mean, honestly, this was like the Hollywood squares of losers over there. Well, and that's one of the things, what's going on with my deal over there in the court system. I don't care anymore. They wanted to make a circus out of it. I'll make a circus out of it. I don't care. They brought a lawsuit against Ray Boner Crusher, and I don't care. I'll add ketchup to my lawsuit. I don't care. I don't know who ketchup is, but I'll just put ketchup in the lawsuit. I'll add her to that as well. What do I care? What do I care? And it doesn't matter. Well, I just want to point this out, though. This Venom, I mean, they are really setting themselves up for failure. I mean, does she have like a deal with Marvel? I mean, that could be a major problem. A lot of characters over there. She should really probably focus on that because it could be a problem for Venom, and that's my guess. But I mean, listen, I'm getting views from Tug. Philippe's getting views from Tug. And, I'm just, he's clearly waiting for my next video to drop. So that's pretty cool to have like this big time creator looking to focus on my show. That's just really, really cool, actually, and where was Megan Fox? And Megan Fox never appeared on the show. Actually, I was looking into that. Actually, she was feeding. She was feeding at the time. Is my understanding? She was feeding. I'm actually going to the feeding store tomorrow, so I'll keep an eye out for Megan Fox. That's very clear. But I tell you this much though: in Florida, this would not happen with the service situation. By the way, I want to point out, now when I was getting served, this guy had a gun on the seat next to me, and he's chasing me all around town. I was afraid for my life. I was afraid for my life. Well, of course, in Florida, we have a, fuck around, find out law, obviously. So, you could have done something about that, obviously. I just want to say, all these people use AI stuff over on their shows, and they're saying using AI for legal stuff is like dumb. And like, if you have someone like who's a lawyer like Leslie who can look into the case law after adding in the AI stuff, I mean, it could be very, very, and that's how you can see how far AI has come. I mean, look, we just showed it earlier. We had that little twerking video, so we've seen how far AI has come to be able to go from twerking video to then, giving you all a bunch of ideas on how to handle lawsuits and stuff. So 1 minute AI is twerking, the next minute doing law stuff with Legally Leslie. So that in her case was pretty amazing. I do want to say that. It was good. She really slammed socket in that one. That's for sure. All right, but anyways, I want to tell you all this. I never received anything. I didn't receive service. No one received service. All right, he's lying. They're all lying. Oh boy, here. Oh my God, this is like Christmas. Look, here's the affidavit from Newbie. And he was ex-military. Well, he's a loser. He's a loser. I mean, support the troops. Loser. But anyways, and I told him when he called me on the phone, I said, Shock is a shady lawyer, and you better watch your ass if you're going to be watching, because I'll debunk your ass. It's what I do. It's what I do. All right? And I don't care. And I know you, and I didn't get any service. I never got served of anything. This is insane. This is insane. Yeah, definitely. Done, ketchup. Done. Not doing anymore. I gave you the main points. I ran you through 26 minutes of a FLEACAP. We watched their terrible show. We watched the kids' video. We did our think over here. Tomorrow we're going to get back to the Machano-verse. But as you can see, this is what we've been dealing with these morons, felon frauds, and fools who apparently are going to sue Megan Fox and Planet Earth for copyright infringement on their public channel. Good luck with that, kids. I look forward to it. I'm always here. And the Freckled Ginger says, I am mad at Jay. I watched on replay last week and he didn't say hi to me once. Maybe he needs Rosalind's 8-ball. I'm sorry, Freckled Ginger. Which day was it? Which day was it, Freckled Ginger? Thank you, Freckled Ginger. I mean, if it was Saturday, there was 650 of you fine folks here. So if it was Saturday, Freckled Ginger, it would have been very, very hard. It was kind of a big show. And today there was 550 of you fine folks here. I'm sorry, Freckled Ginger. In the beginning of the show, I try and hit as many highs as I can at the very, very beginning. But once the show gets going, I'm so sorry. I love you, Freckled Ginger. I love you. Stay my friend. Don't leave me. That was an awesome FLEACAP. You're welcome, Marsh. Thank you. And King Bob gifted 5 Just J-Hip memberships. If you get one of those, thank King Bob. He works hard for his money, and we like King Bob. Give him a hug. Give him a kiss. Give him a little reach around. A solid reach around, actually. Not a little one. The big dog. Give him the big dog reach around. He'll enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Much love to all of you, and thank you, King Bob. And remember, we're clown losers over here. And if you don't like the show, I'll do a crappier one tomorrow, and you'll just be here for it. You'll do it. You'll do it because you want it. Thank you, King Bob. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Go check out Cooper Pooper Scooper Hooper. He's black, and it's okay. He builds shitty fences, bounces his checks, and nobody really likes him all that much. But I do. So go like Mr.
I do too.
And I'm going to send 403 of you that are still here over to Black Coop. Say hi. Tell him Just J-Hip said hi. And tell him that, sorry I ran 24 minutes late. But it was a big show last night. I had things to do. I had to do the thank. Thank you, my friends. 3.2 giveaways today. Thank you, all of you fine folks. Don't forget to go watch Jeremy Hill's show if you haven't already. Tug will be on later tonight. Coop is on next. And then Lord knows where you go off into the world today. But go off into that world. I will see you tomorrow morning. And as we always say when we end the show, over here, catch up.
Shut your ass.
As I always say, stay friends, weird. No, all the best. No. Wipe your it. No. Shut your ass.
Bye.
Bye. So good in my hoodie.
Peace out, G.
Gang, gang. How about just bye? I'll see you later. Have a good day, my friends. Be safe.